If you're kind of like a cheese novice, but you enjoy the idea of cheese, I always tell people, get a chunk of L'Etoile and Graze Bandaged Cheddar. It's incredibly pleasing, it's salty, it's sweet, it's nutty, awesome.
The reason it's called Bandaged Cheddar is because of this muslin cloth that is pressed onto the cheese the day it's made.
L'Etoile and Graze, Willie Lehner, he's kind of like a rock star cheesemaker in my eyes.
Usually when I make a batch, it might be just 50 wheels, and then I'll take care of those myself.
He built in the side of this hill an actual cave.
This is my pseudo cave. Average temperature is 55 degrees and around 90% humidity. It's perfect for molds to grow. Because the cheeses are not packed in plastic, they slowly lose moisture over a long period of time.
It gives it like that super nutty, salty, intense flavor. I'm thinking, like, I want to take a bite of it right now, but then I'm like, super good.
Bandaged cheddar is the way cheddar was made before plastic and refrigeration.
This one's a breaker, so like people always like freak out, like it starts to crumble or whatever. It's like, look, it's an aged cheese, and I like to equate it more to like one of those kind of like hard grating cheeses. I like to finish dishes with it. I like to flavor dishes with it. Think about it more of like an artisanal like cheese board. That whole picturesque like cheese, wine, little grapes. It makes you look fancy. You know, you're like, ooh, I have this bandaged cheddar. I could talk about it all day, but I really want to just get to cooking with it. Today I'm gonna make a classic French omelet. You really want to beat this thing up. And I want to hear just a little bit of that sizzle. Let it do its thing. You want to get a pan super hot. I'm gonna add some morel mushrooms, and a lot of people spend a lot of money on this ingredient. This is the best advice I can give you. Treat it like a piece of meat. And I'm just gonna let them do their thing. I'm not gonna move them around, because then you end up with mushy morels and not delicious. So while those are starting to sear, I'm gonna take some ramps, and ramps are a wild leek. They have like a really great like oniony, garlicky, wild flavor to them. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of cream. You gotta do it. Don't be using whole milk or skim milk in this. I want the full board. I'm gonna get my bandaged cheddar, kind of break a little chunk off of this cheese, and I'm gonna go right to the pan, grate some of that cheese right on top. 1, 2, 3, out on the plate. Then I'm gonna put down my morel cream. Just to finish this, another nugget of cheese, and I'm gonna grate this like right over the top. I'm like, smells super good. So this is my duck egg omelet with morels and L'Etoile and Graze bandaged cheddar. A great way to elevate a super simple dish.
Heartland Credit Union works with farmers every day. It's a big part of who we are. The story of farm to table is an intriguing one. Here's how it comes together for Heartland. People save their money at the credit union. We use that money to loan to farmers and to help support a family farm. That family farm may be producing something that they're eating on their kitchen table that night. That circle is a very powerful story.